Hey YouTubers, Glenda here. Just want to share with you guys some really exciting developments. Over the last week maybe, the Lord has been sending me multiple prophetic messages through people that I know are prophets and prophetesses who hear very clearly from Him. And in addition, I've been hearing from Him even more often and more clearly than in the past. And He has been confirming and adding to what's being spoken through the prophets and prophetesses. And that has all resulted in several things. One, we're in a time of great acceleration. I'm sure you're all feeling it already. We have moved after the new year into a time of very great change. So there's going to be a lot going on. And the Lord has a lot to say about what's going on. And He's going to release that through the people that can hear Him and accurately, portray what He's saying. So, about a week ago, the Lord gave me two words. He gave me one word, and I thought that was the word. I had prayed and asked for a word for 2011, and I released that here on the video. Not long after that, He gave me a second part to that word that I wasn't expecting. And so I released both parts on Blog Talk Radio on my radio channel over there. And then, before I even had that show aired, the Lord gave me a third word. And at that point, I went to Him and I said, Lord, what's going on? I don't even have these two words out. Is there something happening? I don't know. And the Lord said, basically, I'm going to pour out my Spirit on you. And He had told me that through someone else. And He said, I want you to start a prophetic blog. Because you're going to need an outlet where you can quickly release the words that I give to you. And I said, okay. And, I already have a couple of blogs. So, I started a blog. It's over on Blogspot. It's called Wings of Prophecy, .blogspot.com. And I'll post a link to that for anybody. He told me to make it where people could subscribe to it so it's easy for them to get and read the words. And He's releasing words pretty quickly through that blog. The other thing is, in the last week, I've interviewed, in the last 2 weeks, a couple of very well-known prophetesses on Blog Talk, Priscilla Van Sutphen and Elaine Tavalachi. Anybody who follows Bill and Marcia Burns, the Spirit of Prophecy Bulletin, if you've been to the On Wings of Eagles page, then you've seen Elaine and Priscilla's prophecies come out there. And that's how I originally found them. And they both had words for 2011. So I've interviewed both of them on Blog Talk. Those episodes, along with the 2-hour episode talking about acceleration that was aired last night with Prophet Malcolm Phillips, are all on the Blog Talk site. You can listen online. You can download the episodes, listen to them later, or put them on an MP3 player. Listen to them at your convenience. Burn them to a CD, listening to them in your car. I do that sometimes. So you can also share them with people from the Blog Talk site, so it's really convenient. It's a user-friendly format. But I wanted to tell you guys about that because there's some really exciting words being released through the Blog Talk channel, also through the Wings of Prophecy site. I don't want you to miss out on those, because what the Lord showed me in my spirit and what I'm seeing to be true is He's giving the words so quickly that I can't release them all on Blog Talk. I can't do the shows that fast and get them out. And other people are experiencing the same thing, which I find really comforting, that it's not just me, but other people are experiencing the same thing, and the Lord is saying, release it now, release it now, release it now, when He's giving these words. So He's speaking a lot right now to His people, and He wants us to act on these words. For the people who are receiving the words, He wants the words to go out immediately. For the people who hear the words, He wants you to act on them. He does not want you to sit on them. There's not time to sit on anything anymore. You've got to receive the words and immediately put them into action, apply them to your life, and run with them. So there's some really interesting stuff on the 2-hour show from last night about acceleration. There were words and revelations that came through during the show that were unexpected, where the Lord was just speaking as we were doing the show. And it's really worth listening to, or downloading and listening to later. It was a long show, and I listened to it today after it was posted last night, because I wanted to hear the words again. And I listened to it just in part because it was so long. But if you're interested in hearing what the Spirit of the Lord is saying, I really recommend that you subscribe to the Blog Talk channel, subscribe to the Wings of Prophecy Bulletin, and check out these other prophets and prophetesses and what they're releasing, because there's trends in everyone that where the Lord is just telling them the same thing, and it's because they're all coming from the same God, obviously. But you know, that's one of the ways that you know that it's the Lord. If you're feeling the acceleration in your spirit, if you're feeling that change is coming, get your finger on the pulse of what God is doing so you don't miss out on anything. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Be blessed. Stay awesome. God bless you.